So like we already saw follower wonk, how it is used for Twitter analytics, bio search and some more stuff. Then you have mention map. Now mention map and TweetDeck, both of these tools. Mention map, you can see social network analysis, how many times a particular product, a topic, a subject or an insight has been shared on whichever social media that you are going to check. Say for example Facebook पे कितनी बार share हुआ है, कितनी engagements हुई हैं, Twitter पे कितनी बार share हुआ है. All of these things about a topic, a trending topic, if you want to see, you can see. And then you have TweetDeck. TweetDeck is something interesting. Say for example when you open Twitter from your laptop, so what happens is you can see you have different sections to it. Why I want to lay off of TweetDeck right now is I want to see this when we reach content management, because we're going to thoroughly check TweetDeck and mention map there. This is just to tell you some online tools. I wasn't supposed to teach you thoroughly right now because it comes under content management and we're going to see it then. If you want to check it out you can, but for both mention map and TweetDeck you're going to need to sign in either with your Twitter accounts or your Facebook accounts. TweetDeck के लिए it's important because it's only meant for Twitter. So it's important for you to sign into your Twitter, and the basic thing for TweetDeck is it gives you an organized Twitter look. So you have different windows for, you know, your messages are right there in a small window, then you have notifications, then you have what do you call it, your basic feed, Twitter feed, that's there. So all of these things are on one screen, whereas on normal Twitter and Facebook, like you see, you can only see your feed, and if you want to go to messages you have to click on messages, if you want to check notifications you have to go there. But TweetDeck gives you a platform where it gives you everything under one window. You don't have to click and go here and there, you can check it right on the first screen. Okay, so there's that. Then you have mention map, I already told you. We'll check both of these things. You can check it at home if you want to, but we're going to touch these both these tools in thorough detail when we reach to content management, so we'll skip that for now. Now the important thing that we need to know is how often do you need to post. Now we've all been guilty of either posting too much in a day or you know, there आपने देखा होगा जब Instagram पे कुछ लोग they post 9 grid pictures ताकि वो एस्थेटिकली अच्छा दिखे. मोस्टली मेकअप आर्टिस्ट्स, फोटोग्राफर्स जो ऐसे होते हैं, प्रोफेशनल पीपल, दे डू इट. सो व्हाट दे डू इज़, कोई एक अच्छा रेजोल्यूशन वाला पिक्चर है, यू बाइफरकेट और यू डिवाइड इट इनटू 9 पिक्चर्स, यू ग्रेड इट, you cut it out into 9 equal specification के pictures, and then what happens is you upload it in that similar form. So there are specific applications जिनसे आप ये achieve कर सकते हैं. 9 grade करके एक application है, grid image करके एक और application है. You can use these applications. What they do is they divide your one single image into 9 pictures. It is done for Instagram only. Aesthetically जब आप किसी के प्रोफाइल में जाते हैं इंस्टाग्राम के, यू सी देर इज़ अ बिग पिक्चर मेड आउट ऑफ द कटआउट्स ऑफ 9 पिक्चर्स, सो यू कैन सी इट वेरी क्लियरली. इट्स डन बिकॉज ऑफ दैट रीज़न ओनली, सो दैट इट लुक्स गुड. सो वो चीज़ करने के चक्कर में यू पोस्ट 9 times in a day. What does that give you? It's basically spam. It comes under spam because you're spamming people. And you can't even upload one by one. आप ऐसे नहीं कर सकते कि एक दिन एक अपलोड करेंगे, दूसरे दिन दूसरी, 9 दिन में 9 पिक्चर्स करेंगे. इट विल ओनली मेक सेंस, और वो तभी अच्छा लगेगा जब 9 की 9 पिक्चर्स एक साथ आएंगी प्रोफाइल पे. तो उस चीज़ के लिए यू हैव टू मेक श्योर कि आपका जो ग्रिड दिख रहा है इट्स वेरी गुड, इट्स एस्थेटिकली, वो एक साथ ही अपलोड होनी चाहिए. नाउ अंडर 2 or 3 minutes यू आर गोइंग टू अपलोड, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन योर इंटरनेट स्पीड, यू आर गोइंग टू अपलोड ऑल 9 पिक्चर्स. नाउ व्हाट विल दैट गिव यू? It'll give you'll be spamming your followers. If you have a good fan following and if you have good followers, what will happen is आपके हर पिक्चर को likes नहीं मिलेंगे. Probably one of the, because it wouldn't make sense, it'll just be a part of a picture. It separately वो picture will not make any sense. For those reason alone, या कभी कभी क्या होता है, आपने खुद भी देखा होगा, you must have seen कि somebody has a tendency to post a lot. So you get irritated by seeing the same kind of post over and over again, or seeing somebody's picture over and over again. So you have to give it time. for your likes to collect, for your engagements to arise, for people to explore it, for it to be reached out to people, you have to give it enough time. Now on Facebook, you could post it 3 or 10 times a week, depending upon how engaging your customer base is, and what exactly is your business field. Say for example, you're into fitness, so right now everybody is quarantined and they're at home, so people are more into home workouts and workout routines at home, how to stay fit at home, because everybody's gyms have been blocked out. You can't go outside, you can't have an activity, so whatever activity you're going to have, वो घर पे ही होने वाली है. So for that reason alone, maybe if you're into that, you could post 10 times a week. 10 times a week would give you an average of 1 time a day, and plus 3 more pictures you can adjust, so maybe twice a day, every alternative day. You can figure it out by yourself कि आपका कैसा engagement रहता है. But also you have to understand, कभी कभी क्या होता है, you need people to discover it themselves. ऐसा होता है कि आपने फ़ोटो अपलोड कर लिया, not everybody is going to check their Instagram or Facebook every single day. Maybe some people check it after a day, some people check it in 10 hours. So you need to have that time frame set कि आपकी audience है कैसी, how often do they check your page and how often do they like it. So what happens is, in that case, you give it time, you give your image time, you post it today, then you take 24 hours, you check, you analyze how many people have liked it, how many people has it reached out to, and all of those things. So in doing that, what you achieve is आपको और ज़्यादा engagement मिल जाती है. And now if you're going to rush into things, that might not happen. Some people might even skip some of your good pictures. Say for example, आप Facebook पे 2 वीडियोज़ अपलोड कर रहे हैं, फिर 4 पिक्चर्स अपलोड कर रहे हैं. एल्गोरिदम भी ऐसी चीज़ है इंस्टाग्राम और फेसबुक में, इट विल ओनली शो योर बेस्ट पॉसिबल कंटेंट एंड कंटेंट दैट इज़ गेटिंग एंगेजमेंट इन द फर्स्ट आवर टू एवरीबडी. तो जब आप 5 पिक्चर्स अपलोड करेंगे, नॉट ऑल 5 विल गेट इक्वल अटेंशन. सम पिक्चर्स माइट गेट गुड अटेंशन, सम माइट गेट स्किप्ड ऑल टुगेदर. So you also don't want that to happen. Twitter is all about opinions, and Twitter has taken a presence of text over images. So when you talk about displays, I don't think they were quite as good as text works on Twitter, because everybody is talking and tweeting about however they feel about whatever current issues there are, expressing themselves. So at least 5 times a day you must see there is a big boom in Twitter since everybody has stayed home. People who have never been on Twitter are coming on Twitter. Everybody wants to be on Twitter and be the voice, be able to talk about issues and be heard. Then you have LinkedIn 2 to 5 times per week. I think even that is more than enough if you talk about 2 to 5. If you have something to talk about on LinkedIn which is related to your professional background, then yes, go ahead and upload 5 times a week. But maximum number of times you don't have things to share. Say for example, I am at NIIT and right now I'm working from home. So I might share top 10 tips to work from home, my experience how I'm working from home, and how can I help other people to achieve it. If I'm in some groups, I can share my experience there, I can help them understand, I can know how other people are coping with working at home. But otherwise, your day-to-day life only, if you have something to share, then only share it on LinkedIn. And sharing your personal life and personal gains on LinkedIn is a big no-no. So you shouldn't do that. You should also take care कि कौन से channel पे कौन सी चीज़ you should share, what suits on whichever channel. Then you have Google Plus. We already considered it obsolete, so we're not going to go there. Pinterest is 5 to 10 times a day. Understand this. When we talk about Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn and Google Plus, it was about weeks, which would put an average of 1 tweet a day. One post a day for LinkedIn and Facebook. But Twitter and Pinterest is about days, so you have to bifurcate it into hours, which means closely every 4 hours or every 3 hours you're tweeting or you're posting. Then only you're going to get the recognition and the awareness that you want, the reach that you want. So Pinterest pe you can post pictures, you can post any and everything that you're doing. So there is no boundary when it comes to Pinterest. You're sewing clothes, you can post a picture of how you sewed a dress at home. You're making jewelry, you're putting makeup on, you're reading a book, you can post excerpts of your books. Anything, any hobby you have, you can channelize it on Pinterest. There is literally no limit to what you can post on Pinterest, and it's a big art hub. I personally consider Pinterest an art hub. So then you have blog. It definitely depends on your goal, but you have to be consistent. Some people are like, you must have seen vlogs on YouTube. These YouTubers, they keep telling their people and subscribers every new videos every Wednesday and Thursdays, or every Wednesday and Saturdays, or weekends. Stuff like that happens, and you tell your subscribers exactly when are you going to post your blog post or vlog. So you have to be consistent about it. Now you have tips for effective posts. So what happens is you have tips for effective posts now. Now what are the tips that you're going to follow that is going to help you in having a good post, that is going to get you engagement, that is going to get you more reach, that is going to get you organically in a good position. So you write magnetic headlines. All of this is sounds verbally good, but you will have to do a lot of practice to achieve there. Now there is this thing called headline analyzer, also comes under content management, but I would want you to go through it. Headline analyzer, the spelling is HEADLINEANALYZER. Yeah, headlineanalyzer.com. You can check headlines over there. So what happens is you put a headline. If you have something on your mind, say for example I tell you now that the season end is going to come, winters are ending, they've already ended, but since winters end here longer than they end in the whole wide world, what happens is Kashmir mein you can have winter end season sale at this time around, not exactly this time, ending Feb, starting March you can start it. So according to that, give me a headline. If I ask you this, so what you're going to do is you're going to come up with 50% sale, discounts on all winter clothing items, clearance sale, all of these things, but you have to come up with compelling headlines. Say for example 4 words, 5 words headline, not more than that. And then when you come up with it, say for example winter and clearance sale, you put this headline onto your headlineanalyzer.com and then you analyze it. It tells you how compelling it is, how much emotional sentiment it has, if it has angry words, if it's connecting to the customer base, all of those things, and you can then modify the headline according to your taste. Then you have ask fascinating questions. You must have seen all these bloggers and fashion bloggers and these influencers that you have. They keep engaging their audience. They keep asking them questions. Now that आजकल तो templates का बहुत ज़्यादा season है. That's the next big thing. There is this Instagram पे mostly it works. You upload templates. Memo type. When we were young, we used to have those memos, small diaries. You would write my name, your best friend's name, your nickname, DOBs, and what do you like about me, your signature, all of these things. And those things have now come digitally to us in terms of templates. I don't know how many of you must have seen it, but you can check it out on Pinterest also, Instagram templates karke. So you get so many templates about things, your favorite hobbies, what would you like to do, comparisons, would you rather read a book or listen to music, all of these things, engaging your audience into things. Keep your headlines at the right length. Now you want to keep your headlines in the right length, because too many, too long of a headline and you lose your attractiveness and you lose that magnetic effect that you have. It has to be very, short, precise, and people should get hooked by looking at it or listening to it. Give links to your blogs or other platforms. Yes, if you're not only blogs, but if you're going to embed a YouTube video, good. If you're going to add a link to your Twitter profile or your tweet or one of your Facebook posts, you can do that also. You can link to any blog that you have and other platforms also. Use emojis to catch attention. Now we know you must have seen Instagram pe bhi you have people who are using memojis by way of connecting to people. Voice over में you create an emoji out of your own face and then put a voice to it, record it and put it online. Or not only that, you can also put emojis online to get attention and attract your customer base. Engage your fans, like I told you already, whatever way you can engage your fans. Put contests out, giveaways. You must have seen there have been many giveaways. It keeps your audience hooked and it keeps them coming back for more. So use your videos also, whatever videos you have, don't just stick to text and images, but if you can make videos and put it online. When we were in the class, somebody suggested that we should already start to do all of these things. Since I can't be there to monitor each and every action of yours, I'd rather you already create your Twitter account and get on it, because I have to make a list of your batch and you're not doing it. I'll also put a link of I'm not putting a link of it, but each one of you will have to create a Twitter account and send me the links to your Twitter accounts on the WhatsApp group. That you will do. And Twitter, I don't think you need an intro or you need a tutorial on how to create a Twitter account. I'm sure you're very well versed with it. Whoever has a Twitter account already, send your links or usernames on the WhatsApp group. Everybody else, just make it. Whoever does not have it, do it fast. So you can promote events if you have any. Like we studied in the previous lecture, there are companies that work for social causes, promote social awareness. You can also do that. If there is something, say for example, something is happening that you don't seem it's fit, you can raise awareness for it. You can create events for artists. There are so many people who are good painters, writers, photographers. You can have a small event for them. You can even have a virtual event if you want to. So you can also, and you have to schedule your posts. It's very important. Now see, what happens is we already told you can post 5 to 10 times a week, or 5 times you can tweet on Twitter, but it does not mean you get to tweet 5 times in a sync. So you can't tweet like every other minute. You cannot tweet 5 times and be done with it. There has to be a schedule to your posts and tweets. So say for example, if you are to tweet 5 times in a day, you're supposed to bifurcate the time span in every 3 hours or 4 hours or however it is. You can bifurcate it so that it gives you maximum outcome. So now tips for live streaming. Now we can go live on Facebook. We have many platforms that we can live broadcast or live stream or live have a webinar and stuff like that. So you have to promote before you broadcast. Now you have decided that you're going to hold an event, or you have decided that you're going to do a product launch. Maximum number of times product launch पे ही live streaming या live live promotion होता है. तो in that case what you will do is you will promote it before you broadcast. You must have seen Ferrari वगैरह, whenever they come out with things, or even Apple for that matter, or Samsung, they always have teaser trailers. Before they're going to promote the thing, their product, the original product. What they do is either they'll show a glimpse of the camera if it is about the phone, or a glimpse of a logo, and that's it. And then they give you a date of live launch of the product. That is something that you have to keep in mind. You have to attract all the customers beforehand only. आप चाहते हैं कि उनका attention पहले ही आपकी तरफ जाए और रुकता रहे वो attention. से फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप 15 दिन बाद आपने अपने लॉन्च की डेट रखी है, 15 दिन पहले आपने हर दिन या हफ्ते में 3 दिन या 4 दिन कुछ ना कुछ टीजर या कुछ ना कुछ थ्रोबैक देते रहना, ऐड रन करते रहना है अबाउट दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट. एक एक फीचर बताते रहना है, एक साथ सब नहीं बोलना, थोड़ा थोड़ा करके उनको बताते रहना है, सो दैट दे नो कि आप किस they get attracted towards it. So there's that. So you have to decide whether to use a mount or hold the phone yourself. This is important. Now if you're live streaming, you can either hold the phone yourself and do it like you're clicking a selfie, that way, or you can mount your phone. You have phone stands आते हैं, उन पे रख सकते हैं. You can put it somewhere, mount your phone somewhere and then start doing your thing. You can enlist a colleague. You can also ask a colleague to work with you. You can ask a colleague to come over and start streaming with you. Use them in your videos, or ask them to collaborate also. You have to use a spot with strong internet connection, we know, because you don't want it to lag in between. Enable do not disturb. So ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि while you are live streaming somebody is coming and disturbing you. That shouldn't happen. Even that is not good for aesthetics. You have to encourage feedback every time you're streaming live. You have to let people know that they are, you have to encourage them to give you their feedback. So if you're, say for example, putting out teaser trailers, or you're launching your product, you want people to tell you what they were expecting of your product, if it's good enough, if they like the looks of it because they've not used it yet, all of those things. And always try to show something interesting to keep the interest of customers on your product. Yeah, so that's it for today. We'll continue with the lecture tomorrow. Have a nice day.